Imagine a God who isn't a bearded figure in the sky, but the very fabric of the universe itself. Every star, every tree, every thought in your mind. This is the radical, mind-bending vision of Baruch Spinoza, a 17th century philosopher who dared to redefine God, existence, and our place in the cosmos. Welcome to Phi, where we dive deep into the ideas that shape our world. Today, we're unraveling Spinozism, a philosophy so revolutionary it got Spinoza banned, cursed, and celebrated for centuries. So, what is Spinozism and why does it matter? Stick around, hit that subscribe button, and let's explore Spinoza's wild, beautiful idea of God together. Let's set the scene. It's 1656 in Amsterdam, a city buzzing with trade, ideas, and religious tension. A young Jewish lens grinder named Baruch Spinoza, just 23 years old, is excommunicated from his community. Why? Because he dared to question everything: God, the Bible, the very nature of reality. Spinoza wasn't just a rebel. He was a thinker who saw the world differently. Born in 1632 to a Portuguese Jewish family, he grew up in a world torn between faith and reason. His masterpiece, the Ethics, written in the style of a mathematical proof, laid out a vision so bold it shocked his peers and inspired thinkers like Einstein centuries later. But what made Spinoza so dangerous and so brilliant? Let's dive into his big idea, God. At the heart of Spinozism is one simple, explosive idea: God is everything. Spinoza's famous phrase, Deus Sive Natura, God or nature, means that God isn't a separate being who created the universe. God is the universe. Let's break this down. Spinoza argued there's only one substance, a single, infinite reality that underlies everything. Think of it like the ocean. Every wave, every ripple, every drop is part of one vast body of water. That's God, or nature, in Spinoza's view. Here's where it gets wild. This substance has infinite attributes, like thought and extension, mind and matter, but we humans only perceive two. Everything else, your phone, your thoughts, a distant galaxy, is a mode, a temporary expression of this one substance. So, when Spinoza says God, he's not talking about a judgmental deity. He's talking about the laws of physics, the beauty of sunset, the spark of your consciousness, all one, infinite, eternal reality. To make this clearer, imagine a giant tapestry. Every thread, every person, animal, or idea is woven into the same fabric. You can't pull one thread out without unraveling the whole thing. That's Spinoza's God, not separate, not above, but everything. What do you think? Could the universe itself be divine? Drop your thoughts in the comments. So why should you care about Spinozism? Because it flips everything you've been taught about God, freedom, and happiness. Spinoza's God doesn't judge or reward. It just is. This means no divine plan, no miracles, no afterlife in the traditional sense. For some, that's terrifying. For Spinoza, it's liberating. If God is everything, then we're part of God, and our job is to understand our place in this infinite web. Spinoza's ethics isn't just about God. It's about how to live well. Since everything follows from the necessity of God's nature, free will is an illusion. But don't panic. Spinoza says true freedom comes from understanding this necessity. When you see how your actions, thoughts, and emotions are part of the universe's flow, you stop fighting reality. You find peace. It's like surfing a wave. You don't control the ocean, but you can ride it with skill. This idea shook the world. It challenged religious dogma, inspired secular thinkers, and laid the groundwork for modern ideas like determinism and pantheism. Spinoza's vision says, you're not separate from the universe. You're a piece of it, connected to everything. How's that for a philosophy of unity? Spinoza's ideas didn't just stay in the 17th century. When Albert Einstein was asked if he believed in God, he famously said, "I believe in Spinoza's God, who reveals himself in the lawful harmony of the universe." Romantic poets, Enlightenment thinkers, and even modern scientists have been drawn to Spinozism's vision of a unified, rational cosmos. But it's not just for intellectuals. Spinoza's philosophy invites you to see yourself as part of something infinite, to find awe in the everyday. Imagine walking through a forest and feeling not just connected to nature, but part of it. That's the power of Spinozism. So what is Spinozism? It's a philosophy that dares you to rethink God, not as a distant ruler, but as the infinite reality you're part of. It's a call to understand the universe, embrace its necessity, and find freedom in that knowledge. Baruch Spinoza, the quiet lens grinder from Amsterdam, gave us a vision that's as radical today as it was 350 years ago. On Phi, we're all about diving into ideas like these, ideas that challenge, inspire, and connect us. Here's your homework. Reflect on Spinoza's God. Could the universe itself be divine? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this, and share this video with someone who loves big ideas. Want more philosophy? Check out our playlist on Phi full videos, or join our community at Patreon. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and let's find truth together.